Hello, how's it going today? Inconsistency FC strikes yet again. As well. This should have been the title of most of my videos anyway the last few years, but I kind of expect. What did I say? What did I say? I said Tottenham away and City away. Yeah, we like us to get goals in those games. We played Bournemouth at home. You think we're likely to score? Should have scored, but we don't. I predicted. I didn't think both were going to win 3-0. Bear that in mind too. Very inconsistent game. I don't know what else to say. People, I know there's going to be fans out there that say, Frankie, you don't look so annoyed and pissed off. Because I know there's going to be times that, because Amarin's come to United, and people wonder, oh, why has he come here? Because it's Man United. Anyone would love to manage this club, no matter how bad they're doing. And he's going to know he's going to get games like this. And I saw this come. I didn't think Bournemouth were actually going to keep a clean sheet. I thought it was going to be 2-1 Bournemouth, likely. I said I'd be like, I gave too many other scores. But I just thought we were slightly the better team in terms of creating chances. Bournemouth, the only thing I was going for was their defending. They did pick us off, right? Bear in mind, they scored. The first goal was from a set piece. Oh, wow. Which, by the way, was not a free kick. Malacia came in. He had a touch on the ball. I see it clearly. Malacia was annoyed, but we started to defend it. What did we go and do? We let I forgot his name, Hoyson or something like that. Win the header. It was a good header, but into the net. I went on United fan page, and they were saying, "Oh, why is Onana always rooted to the ground? How is he going to say something like that? It's like the defense will do better." So then I thought, okay, we can keep going. I wasn't panicked. I thought we were going to score. We just kept. I mean, the United fans are saying Bournemouth controlled it. We haven't had enough control. Okay, but we did create more chances. United should have been 2-3-1 up at half time. The chances we created, especially from Fernandes, we had some. I think Diallo created. Diallo was quiet. Very disappointed today. First time I've seen United under this manager that's been extremely poor, and that's saying something, right? First time I've seen him extremely poor. And Fernandes was the only player for me, in my honest opinion, that was the only player that looked like he was going to score for us. The chance that he made, shots keeper saved. We had one that went over bars. We had a chance in that first half where, I think Diallo had a shot. Keeper just comfortably saved. Another chance where I think it went wide somewhere. Our corners look better. And again, I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, we probably won't even win this game or score now because of this. We had these chances. Bournemouth looked pathetic in the first half. We just gave them that. It's like this United team is match fixing these games on purpose. Like, what? I don't know what to think of it. I mean, first half, Bournemouth were nowhere to be seen apart from the goal. That was it. It was frustrating because we did deserve to score. It should have been 2-3-1 up. Second half, tempo went down. It went absolutely down. And bear in mind, some players are quiet. Matsuari, bit frustrating. Malacia, frustrating. Bear in mind, Matsuari should have scored at Tottenham to make it 3-3, but didn't. He put it wide. That's one thing I forgot to mention in my video. So anything I forget to mention in this video, I'll probably put in the next one. Yeah, we had Maguire, who I thought wasn't that disastrous. Diallo, people are like going on his back. I think Diallo's not even a bad player. I just think he has bad games that he needs to fix. And then, Bournemouth get a penalty, which was, I think it was a penalty anyway, in my honest opinion. Matsuari puts in a challenge. Yeah, of course. Of course, the chances we miss, we go ahead and concede to the other team. We're almost like, at this rate, I'm not saying we're like Robin Hood, but I'm just saying we just give these teams goals and just tell them, you know what, we haven't scored, why don't you score? You show us how it's done. Puts it in 2 and I was like, okay, don't panic, we can get this. They get a fair go in quick succession. And I'm like, oh Christ, they're going to win. They're winning 3-0 again at Old Trafford. It didn't even look like we were bad enough to lose 3-0. I don't think these United fans deserve to be slating these players because in the other games, we were praising these players. So there's inconsistency showing again. Bournemouth did deserve the goals, bear that in mind. Second half, they upped the tempo, And I think teams should just let us go through and goal every time if they're going to keep missing. Again, we had good crosses in. Still shots wide, another good cross in, keeper caught, another good cross. I mean, it's like, it wasn't endless, but we had the better of the opportunities. And I think the goalkeeper made a save somewhere. Um, Corner again, we went in, the corner was put in. Of course, there has to be bodies in the line to help it. Of course. We had another shot. A player blocks. Of course, doesn't go away, does it? Nothing goes away this season. I'm just telling you. And people saying that Ten Hag inherited this. You don't say. You don't say, but at least this manager, the games before this, we showed something. This is the only game in this manager where he can go and say, okay, they're going to have games like this, so let me fix it up. I don't see this as a costly defense. I don't see it as something major. Yeah, it's bad to lose 3-0 to Bournemouth, but we've done it last season. They were going to fancy it. They were going to fancy it again, but we should have won this game. Hoyland, good substitutions, better man. Hoyland, Garnacho came on. Garnacho obviously now he comes on. Right, so they come on. Hoyland has a shot, saved. It wasn't going in. I don't think it was going in anyway. But of course, shots wide. Yeah, it doesn't go through for us, does it? Bournemouth were lucky we're not a clinical goal scoring team because we would have got 4-5 there today. No, not there, but we would have scored 4-5. Oh man, you see, nothing goes for us, does it? This is what Amorim needs. This is actually a good thing because at least then he can go in the transfer market, get a striker, come in. The defence, all we need is a structure. This team does not have a lot of issues. It's just minor things to fix. The set pieces is a big problem. Penalties that could go either way, right? But I knew it was going to happen. Like, nothing goes for us. All the pundits are going to say it was atrocious for United. Okay, the chances we created should have put them away, right? I'm not going to slate these players, to be honest, because the previous matches they showed character, they showed something. I'm not going to slate them. I refuse to this time. He's Ten Hag, yeah. He does it. You could say he can get slated too, but he won us a cup, so I'm not panicked with this. Like as long as we don't get relegated, that's because we're going to stay up, aren't we? So that's one thing. And I don't know what else to think. There's not really much else to go by. I did think the Bournemouth third goal was a good team goal. I just think we're actually letting these teams beat us because we're gifting them it just by missing opportunities. If you don't take opportunities, you won't score. If you don't get 2 at half time and you concede, you're more likely going to struggle. Or maybe get a third, I don't know. That wasn't a free kick, so really, realistically, it should have been 0-0 or 2-0, 2-0 at half time, realistically. But again, deserves it. We deserve it because we don't take our opportunities. Bournemouth tried to play on the break. I mean, Tottenham fans can't laugh because they nearly blew a 3-goal lead against us. So that's the one thing Bournemouth looked at that and thought, okay, this is how we're going to play it. Let's not put any mistakes at the back. That's one thing I noticed with Bournemouth, and that's the one thing I noticed. They never passed it to their keeper. They played actually a perfect defensive game. That 3-0 was just them picking us off. That 3-0 was just them, scoring when we couldn't. So you know what? That's respect you got given the opponent. Watching that, I'm thinking, was it? I forgot the man. Rudon, no, is it? Who's the Bournemouth manager's name? I've forgotten his name. Because of it, I think his name was I can't remember, right? But he knew what he'd say to his team. Look, guys, okay, defense. Tottenham went good defensively, down much to them. Don't pass it back. Just play it perfectly. Bournemouth actually played the best tactical game against United that I've seen this season, right? And yeah, third time we lost Old Trafford 3-0. Third time, yeah. What? No other teams have had those type of losses, no. Just saying, I'm not worried about that. Because I know as long as we still get the success coming in, I'm fine with that. We might not win anything this season. This season should just be a learning curve for Ruben. So I'm not scared of that that stuff. To be fair, if you don't make Europe, that's a good thing. Because next season we can focus on other things. We might actually focus on a title chance, possibly next season. I don't know. That's a bit too soon to say. But yeah, he would be mad because we just just let the team just have the goals, I guess. Just like United just said, look, we're not going to score, so why don't you score? It's the same. I told everybody, I told in my previous videos there, we may lose these games, but the games that we've drawn and the games that we narrowly lost are the games we didn't take our opportunities. I said, it's going to cost us. We should have scored 3 or 4. They went ahead and scored 3. It's just how the game works. Madness. Chelsea didn't win either. What is wrong with you, Chelsea? A Chelsea fan, actually, my friend is a Chelsea fan, said, "Oh, you should support United because you should support Chelsea because we're doing brilliant." Okay, yeah, but it wasn't long ago you finished 13th or 12th, didn't you? 2 seasons ago in Ten Hag's first season. So why don't just go ahead and just switch to Chelsea just because they're on the title charge after 3 years? Don't It doesn't work like that with supporting teams. I'm an honest United fan. I got into football at the age of 13. It's quite silly, right? So I'm being honest. I could have went and supported City, but I didn't. Because I've seen the history of this club. I was like, yeah, might as well support them. I don't regret that decision. I just can't wish to support them earlier. It's gonna happen. You know, I mean, people say we're finished. Yeah, if we are finished, we'll be relegated or we'll be eradicated. That's what finished actually means. Basically, we're just having a bad season. Last season was poor, but getting rid of the manager at that moment, we should have brought in this manager potentially at the start of the season. That's what's messing it up a little bit with the system. But I know we're going to get wins along the way. This is the first game or second game under Amram that we did not look like scoring. So that says volumes of what he's done to the team so far. But we're going to get games like this. It's a lesson. He's going to have stuff. He's going to have seasons like this. So yeah. That's all I have to say anyway. I mean, Arsenal got a great win. Thank God someone of that, that top three won. Because surely it's going to be great for Liverpool. Aren't they? They're going to definitely win 3-4-1 at Tottenham today, aren't they? 100%. Don't know why Everton decided to help Liverpool. Wolves 3-0 at Leicester. Wow. Van Nistelrooy going there wasn't coming in handy for him. Fulham 0, Southampton 0. Dead match completely. You get City lost at Villa, but you were going to be the main talking point, so don't worry. We're still going to get all the fame just for the wrong reasons. I don't want to mention all the other matches. I know my London team, Brentford, lost onto Forest, but Forest are having a good season. So we played better against Forest, against Tottenham, against City, but than we did today against Bournemouth. Surely, if you're scoring past Tottenham and City, surely you should score past Brentford. No, I don't get. This United team is so illogical. It makes me laugh sometimes. It's ridiculous. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please give a like, comment, share everyone know, subscribe, hit the notification below. As I see you in my next video.